Hey old soul, just over a year ago I sold everything I owned and moved to the land of Bali with my ex-husband and 3 kids. Now I live my dream life, traveling first class around the world, teaching others how to do the same. If you are ready for a life that is so abundant and free, where money flows like air so effortlessly that you don't even care because you are simply focusing on you and allowing everything to be true, then you are exactly where you need to be. Let me teach you how to be wildly abundant and insanely free.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to my humble abode. Beautiful friends from all around the world. Let's have some fun. It's been a crazy few weeks for me. I have been cleaning and clearing insanely to prepare my 3D reality for this huge quantum leap that is coming into my life. It has been crazy. And you know, when you're going through these massive upgrades, there is often all of the fun things that come with it. It's people from the past come back in and all these interesting things. And you've just got to stay tall and proud in your queen energy so that you can live out your dream. But what I want to talk to you guys today is all about, are you on path? Well, if you're here right now, I just want to tell you that you're not on path. That is a joke. Terrible, terrible joke. Look, if you're here right now, you are most likely on path. You're on your soul's path. But I want to kind of make it a little bit more easy, a little bit more tangible, because what I see with a lot of people that get stuck. Now, because you are an old soul, I want to use the word should lightly, because I don't want anyone to think that they should be doing anything. This is not the vibe. Like, I'm not like, you have to do this, you have to do that. But if you're an old soul, there's going to be a lot of transits that you're going through in your lifetime, because you're constantly changing. You're constantly going through these metamorphosis processes so that you can expand and fully live in true and utter wealth consciousness and experience more of this beautiful, beautiful world. But if you are not going through these constant shifts, these constant metamorphoses, these constant almost like portals into the next level of the video game. It's like we're constantly going through these portals, and this is like the quantum leap. And you know when you're going through portals, because there's a lot of change in your life. You'll find that friendships fall away. You'll find that you're living in a new house. You're in a new country. You're doing all these things very, very, very differently to the way that you've been conditioned to live them. I know that I'm on my soul's highest timeline. I know that I'm on my soul's true path, because the life that I live is so fucking insanely illogical. There is nobody else I know that's living my life. I don't know any other couple from Australia with 3 kids that's divorced, living in Bali, doing week on, week off, doing energy work, helping elite people really step into this wealth consciousness era. I don't know anybody, because this life that I'm living today does not come from conditioning. This is not the life that my parents brainwashed me, and I don't want to say brainwashed, but talked me into living. This is not the life that my family wanted for me. This is not the life that I was told would be the safe option growing up being a child. But I kept following the whispers. I kept following the inner voice that made no sense, in no sense. I became the magician of my reality because I just kept going on this crazy path that made no sense. So how do we know when we're living in alignment? Sometimes this path, it's not meant to be cupcakes and rainbows. It's not meant to be like, oh my God, every day is like sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows. And I'm not gonna lie, like, I love my life. I love my life so much. I live my dream life. But it doesn't make me immune to people being mean to me, or me getting sick, or me dealing with kids' tantrums. But what I do have from being in this human world, on this physical body, is I've gotten stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. My resilience has gone through the roof, because I have been able to triumph every single thing that life throws at me. Everything that life throws at me, I expand my consciousness. I really regulate my nervous system so that I'm regulated, so that I'm not reacting to all of this crap that's happening all the time. Literally yesterday, like, was intense. My kids were throwing tantrums all day, and I actually kicked my toe, and I was just like, cool, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's safe to walk into the future, because feet are usually representation of walking into the future. So I'm just always grateful. I'm always grateful for whatever comes my way. Now, knowing whether you are on your soul's timeline or your soul's highest timeline or not, I don't want you to create a perception in your head that you're not on your soul's highest timeline. I want you to always feel safe in where you are right now, and I want you to know that where you are right now is exactly where you need to be. And I know sometimes your logical mind's like, oh my God, just stop saying that, like I hate this or I love this. It's like, you're allowed to be annoyed where you are. You're allowed to not be okay with it, but trust that your soul has taken you to this place, because Earth School is a little bit like, okay, cool, you want to go to this level, but there is it's so funny that's coming through. There is a snake infested ladder that's going to take you from this level to this level. And if you want to go from this level to this level, then you've got to learn how to climb the snake infested ladder. You've got to train to know how to get venom out of snakes and all these things. So this is a weird metaphor that just channeled through. But what it means is, you want to run a multi-million-dollar company, or you want to have another child, or you want to do this, that, or the other. There are initiations that take place in this physical based realm, and a lot of people don't want to go through the initiations. A lot of people know, like I've seen women for years that are stuck, and I can look at them in 2 seconds, and in my heart and in my soul I'm just like, yes, you need to leave your husband. Like, you either massively need to change your energy, or you need to leave that person. And people just don't want to do it. They know deep down what the initiation is. And I'm not saying go leave your husband. I'm just saying people that I can see that have been in the same pattern for years. And the pattern is not so much like, my husband's bad. It's just like they keep justifying, they keep staying stuck in these places. It's like, there are things in your life that you need to be brave enough to get beyond, to transcend beyond. And if you're stuck in this, like, this crazy dance, or you're like, your income stayed the same for years, or your body weight stayed the same for years, or your skin stayed the same for years, and these are areas of your life that you're not happy with, it's because you desire more. It's because your soul is like, hey, there's like a level right here on the video game. Are you ready to jump up the snake infested ladder to get there? And you're like, I don't want to jump up the snake infested ladder. Fucking jump. Fucking jump. It's going to be uncomfortable at first. You might, like, and I don't like the word lose everything, but when we're looking at like video games, I always remember Mario Karts when I was a kid. Like, when you're going from this race of Mario Karts to another race, it's completely different. Everything is different. The track's different, the trees are different, everything's different except for like the 4 main characters. This is quantum leaping. This is what actually happens. Everything in your reality changes when you go through a huge quantum leap. If you are trying to 10x or 400x your income, or whatever it is that you desire, everything in your reality changes. Expect your house to change. Expect your friends to change. Expect everything to move away. Now, I'm not saying go and actively push people away. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying be detached from the environment, because every time I quantum leap, my face shape shifts. Like, I look so different. The clothes I wear are different because I physically can't dress myself in the old clothes, because I'm like, these are just not the vibe anymore. Like, the way I speak is different. The way I turn up is different. Everything in me is different because I'm stepping into a whole new, different version of me, and that's what comes in. So, is your soul fully in alignment or not? How do we really know? Does your life light you up, or does it make you want to stay in bed in the morning? It really is that simple. Does your life light you up, or does it make you want to stay in bed in the morning? And if it makes you want to stay in bed in the morning, well, something's not really going right. Pain is like the reality being like, knock, 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 something's off here. You need to change something. This isn't a vibe. So, and it doesn't matter where, like a lot of people will create multi-million-dollar companies, and they'll wake up and they'll go, fuck, this is like a lot of my clients. They're like, I have everything life told me to have. I have all the money. I have all the yachts, but this work doesn't light me up. But they're too afraid of selling the business and stepping into something new, because it's a whole new world. It's like your identity, your ego is like, no, please, I'm not ready to die. And so it's just your ego like holding on for dear life, when your soul's like, the next level's been waiting for a few years. Do you want to jump into it, or do you want to still play it safe? And I meet people, like, we live in a world where so many people think like, oh my gosh, multimillionaires and billionaires are worth more than me, or they're better than me. No, like, multimillionaires and billionaires, they still have the same wounds, they still have the same need for validation, they still have self-doubt, they are still just people like you and I work with them all the time, and they're not these special people that we need to put on pedestals. If anything, I find people that haven't done the inner work, when they are making those amounts of money, it's more scary because they think that they actually have more to lose when they don't. When you do this work, you understand that $1 is the same as $1 million to the eyes of the universe. There's just different frequencies that we tune in to be able to see these amounts of money differently, because it's all here right now. It's just what your consciousness is beaming so that you can see something. It's like when you look at something, they have those pictures and they're like, left brain people are going to see a horse, right brain people are going to see an arrow. Which one do you see? Like, it's a little bit like that. It's crazy. And for example, like, everyone that watches this video, 1 million different people are going to watch and listen to this podcast very, very, very differently. All going to be like, what? Like, it's like, take very, very, very different pieces of information from this one channel that I'm speaking on because of their perception of life. So all you need to do to figure out if you're in alignment or not is actually just like, does your life activate you? It doesn't even have to be like making you happy. Like, does your life give you energy, or does it feel like it sucks it away? Because when something gives you energy, that's what you're really meant to be doing. That's what your soul is hungry for. That's what you get to do every single day. Like, today I woke up and I never get sick. I really value my health more than anything. This morning I woke up and like, I don't have a cold, but it feels like my body's exhausted, like a little bit, like very, 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 very minuscule flu-like symptoms. But, and my foot sore, and I was like, oh my gosh. And I'm just like, I'm still living my dream life. This is still incredible. I'm still turning up doing this because speaking gives me energy, because my voice is not for me, it's a gift and it's for the world, and I use it every day to help people and just share the wisdom. It's what gives you energy. I was put on this earth to use my voice to help activate people, because people aren't really listening to my words. They're getting an activation from being in my frequency. People are like, wow, I feel so different when I listen to you. And it's like, yes, because you're tuning into my frequency. I channel a very, 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 very potent Kundalini energy, and so people can feel into that. And I live in Bali, even though today I'm exhausted and my body's like, whoa, people still feel the frequency, because and we talk about this a lot in the Elite Energy Hub, but like, your frequencies, your bandwidth, and all of like your soul's lessons and your soul's memories go into your frequency. So even if you're having a bad day or a low vibration, if you've done a lot of inner work and you've worked on yourself, your frequency is naturally going to be higher than a lot of people that haven't done the inner work, because vibration is very different to frequency. Your vibration can go up and down, but your frequency is like your soul's bandwidth, your specific bandwidth based on the inner work that you've been doing. Anyway, I hope you got a lot out of this. I love you. I see you. Have the most beautiful, magical, phenomenal day. I'm sending 1,000,000 trillion blessings your way. If you feel called to the Elite Energy Hub only for another 2 days, I am going to gift you a VIP day with me online or in Bali. If you do decide to come and join the Elite Energy Hub, it is the most potent, transformative portal for the next 6 months. This is not if you haven't been doing the inner work and you are not a leader. You have to at least be making a minimum of $200,000 for the year, because the work is intense. Like, your whole entire life will change in 6 months. And I'm not just saying that, like, it really will. So if you don't value massive change, if you're not ready to do the inner work, if you're not ready to completely see a whole new reality, this is definitely not for you, because it can be quite nerve-wracking to your ego to go through such a big shift. And that's why it is like quite a crazy process to even feel the call. But if you feel the soul call, it will, like, you won't recognize yourself, and it will be the most beautiful gift that you can give to yourself. You already know if this is something that you have a soul contract to receive in this lifetime. So that's all you need to do. Tune into your soul and just guide your ego softly. Like, just be like, it's safe to change. It's safe for everything to be different. The medicine of this is really stepping into a life of overflow, where your frequency does the talking, where you're not doing things to get an outcome. You're not like, I've got to make all these cold calls and do this. It's like, no, like, your frequency, your energy is the set point, and through your energetic system, your pure most potent, greatest gift to this world. Your energy is just attracting the right people. We're really stepping into a new paradigm. This is like a whole new world. This is heaven on earth. This is deconditioning, forgetting everything that you've learned about business and actually just stepping into a whole new world where you're just doing what you love, where your soul feels activated, where you feel so fucking alive. And you're not doing it from the scope of got to be consistent every single day, especially if you're a woman. That is from conditioning. It really is about stepping into feminine flow and attracting and allowing and doing what lights you up every day so that you are more magnetic and you're attracting the right people and repelling the wrong people. You're not here for everybody. We're not all here for everybody. So it's really just being in your energetics and actually learning how to manage your energy and step into your life force energy, your prana, your chi in ways that you never thought humanly possible. I love you. I see you. If you are in the Elite Energy Hub, I cannot wait to see you for our activation this afternoon. And I just hope you have the most beautiful, magical, phenomenal day. I'm sending 1,000,000,000,000,000 trillion blessings your way. This is like the song that's just coming through. It's like, let my love open the door. Let my love open the door. Let my love open the door to your heart. Doo, doo, doo. Terrible singing. Okay. Love you guys. Have a good day. Mwah. 1,000,000,000 trillion miracles and blessings your way.